Some stories aren't remembered for victory. They're remembered for pain. Some people become legends by winning medals, and some make history even in defeat. Imagine standing at that point in your life where all your hard work, all your sacrifices, every struggle you've endured is about to be decided in a single moment, the world's biggest stage, the Olympics. Every 4 years, the best athletes on Earth gather in one place to push their limits, to etch their names in history. And then that moment comes, the one every athlete waits years for. The sharp crack of the starting gun echoes, and suddenly, everything moves faster than life itself. Every muscle, every breath, every heartbeat works in perfect harmony. Your confidence is sky high and you're thinking, just a few seconds and this will be the biggest moment of my life. But then an unexpected jolt, a sudden pain, and your leg betrays you. This isn't a movie scene. This is a real Olympic moment. This is the story of Derek Redmond, a man who showed the world what true victory really means. Derek Redmond's journey wasn't just the story of a simple athlete. It was the story of a man who, every time he broke, put himself back together. Because when people watch an Olympic athlete, all they see is speed and performance. What they don't see are the years of hard work, the countless injuries, and the mental battles fought behind the scenes. Derek faced injuries many times during his journey. There were moments when doctors told him to rest, moments when people doubted whether he could ever return to his peak form. But every time he faced the choice to stop or to push forward, he chose one path: to keep going. It was this unyielding determination that brought him to the 1992 Barcelona Olympics, a stage where every athlete competes not just for a medal, but for their identity and legacy. The stadium was electric, buzzing with energy. Excitement filled the air as fans cheered for their favorite athletes, cameras capturing every angle of the race. And there, standing in a single line, were the fastest runners in the world, each ready to deliver the performance of a lifetime. Among them stood Derek Redmond, calm, focused, and prepared. When the starting gun fired, every athlete surged forward with explosive speed. Each step perfectly timed, every movement controlled. Derek ran in perfect rhythm with them, his speed impressive, his form strong. For a few seconds, it seemed like he was truly competing to win the race. But then, the moment no one could have predicted arrives. Mid-race, a strange expression crosses Derek's face. His balance falters, and in the blink of an eye, he falls to the ground. His hamstring had torn, an injury every athlete fears more than anything. For a moment, the stadium goes completely silent. The same crowd that was cheering just seconds ago stands frozen in shock. Commentators fall silent, and there lies Derek, feeling nothing but pain, a pain that is not just physical, but emotional, because he knows that the moment he had trained his entire life for has just slipped away. At this point, any ordinary athlete would have given up. The injury was so severe that even walking was nearly impossible. But this is where Derek's story becomes extraordinary. Slowly, he pulls himself up. Tears fill his eyes, his face contorted in pain, yet inside him burns a single decision. He will finish the race. He starts moving forward, limping with every step. Pain spreads through his body with each movement, but his focus is fixed on only one thing: the finish line. Now, he is no longer competing against the other athletes. He is battling his own pain, his own limits, and his own doubts. As Derek struggles, the entire stadium watching him, a moment comes that makes this story truly immortal. From the crowd, a man pushes past security and steps onto the track. When he reaches Derek and offers support, the world realizes this is no one else but his father, Jim Redmond. He holds Derek and says, "You don't have to do this alone." In that moment, it's not just an athlete standing on the track, but a son leaning on his father. Together, they begin moving toward the finish line, a scene so emotional that the people in the stadium cannot hold back their tears. As Derek and his father slowly make their way toward the finish line, the entire stadium rises to its feet. Applause erupts from every corner, respect fills the air, and an emotion so profound sweeps through the crowd that words almost fail to capture it. And then the moment arrives. Derek Redmond crosses the finish line, not with the gold medal, not with a record, but with a spirit, a determination, and a courage that is far greater than any medal could ever represent. That day, Derek Redmond taught the world that victory isn't just about coming first. True victory is getting up after a fall, moving forward even when you feel broken, and fighting in every moment when life is trying to stop you. If you ever feel like giving up, if you think you can't go any further, just remember Derek Redmond, a man whose body broke, but whose spirit never did.